Today we're going to be looking at how to find the area of a circle. Just a quick reminder, remember if you have a circle, any line from the centre out to the edge is called the radius, and any line right from one side to the other through the centre, that is called the diameter. And it's really important that you know which is which. Now, the formula today for a circle is that the area of a circle is pi times radius squared. Now that's a really important formula that you may want to write down somewhere so you can see it at all times. So to find the area, that's how much space inside, it's equal to that special number pi, remember, that's on your calculators, times the radius squared. Now the only thing that's squared is the radius, so you do not press equals in between or put brackets around it, you just press pi on your calculator, the multiplication sign, the radius, and then you press the squared button. Now the squared button on a calculator is the one that has x squared on it. So let's see some examples of this. Here's a circle and we have this as, say, 5 centimetres. So because it's from the centre out, the radius, the r, is equal to 5 centimetres. So the formula is the area equals pi times radius squared. So all we do is on our calculator, we do 5 times, pi times, the radius is 5 squared. So when you see it on your calculator, it should look exactly like that. And then when we work it out, calculator, when we work it out, we put in pi times 5, and there's the x squared button there, just there, x squared, and it looks exactly like I've written it there, pi times 5 squared, press equals and get the answer, and that is 78.5. Units are centimetre squared, and that is to 1 decimal place. So there's your formula. Area is pi times radius squared, which is pi times 5 squared, which is 78.5 centimetres squared. We try another example. It's exactly kind of the same as the last one. Let's say this is 8 centimetres, so we know that the area is pi times the radius squared. Well, we know the radius is 8, so the area is pi times 8 squared, which if we put into our calculator, it's pi times 8 squared. Looks exactly the same as what I've written down there, and when you get your answer to that, it comes out as 201.1 centimetres squared to 1 decimal place. Okay, now sometimes, and this is what you've got to be careful about, you won't be given the radius. Sometimes you'll be given the diameter. Right, so you're given the diameter, say you're given the diameter is 12 centimetres. So the diameter is 12 centimetres. So because the rule, the formula, the rule is A equals pi times radius squared, you need to work out the radius. Now the radius is half of the diameter, so the radius is 6 centimetres, because that is half the way across the circle. So the area is pi times 6 squared, and you put that into your calculator and you will get the answer of 113.1 centimetres squared. So the only difference, if you get given the diameter rather than the radius, is you have to divide that diameter by 2 first to get the radius. Then you put it into that number into the formula. A equals pi times radius squared. Let's just do one more of those. So we've got a circle. Oops, not a very good circle. Better. Okay. There's a diameter. That's supposed to be straight across the middle. Okay, let's just draw that again, I think. That's better. Right, there's the diameter. And let's say this is 30 centimetres. So the diameter is 30 centimetres. So the radius is half of that. So then the area is pi times the radius squared, which is pi times 15 squared. And on the calculator, that gives an answer of 706.9. So hopefully that will help you find the area of a circle. But this here is the important part of the lesson today, that the area is pi times the radius squared.